Hi, today we are looking at the first issue of Wolverine Revenge, written by the former head of X, Jonathan Hickman, and drawn by Greg Capullo and Tim Townsend. Full spoilers ahead, so you're forewarned. With the opening passage, we know that this is an alternate timeline story. Basically, asteroid M fell to Earth, and an EMP burst from Magneto crippled the entire northern hemisphere. Wolverine was recruited by Nick Fury, and together with Captain America and Bucky, and what's left of Shield, sets out to steal the only power station that remained in operation in the northern hemisphere, situated in Russia. Hi, Future Tyler here. I do not understand the rationale here. Fury said that without power, billions will die in North America and in Northern Europe. What about getting help from the Southern Hemisphere, from Australia, New Zealand, from South America? Stealing the cold fusion station, billions will still die, but in North Asia instead. So that is acceptable as long as it is them and not us who dies, which is exactly Colossus' argument. In addition to that, how exactly are they going to steal a nuclear power station? It is not exactly something that is plug and play. You can't just lift the entire station out from Russia and then just plug it down in North America somewhere and it will work. Like, well, I mean, yeah. And things did not go well for these thieves. Well, guess they did not think things through without any protection from Mastermind's powers. Well, if the show team knew about the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, it would be fair to assume that they know of its members. But it seems like they do not, since they split up almost immediately while headed, while after they land, while headed towards the station, and that is with no air support. All three carriers were destroyed. Yeah. At that point, why are they still headed towards the power station? There are no transport back to North America. They have no way of pulling the station up from the ground and plonk it half a world away. And even if they succeed in overcoming the Brotherhood, all they end up doing is running the power station, which is, from all the intel they have, being ran properly by the Brotherhood. Anyway, the heroes the remainder of the SHIELD team. I do not want to call them heroes because they are not doing anything remotely heroic here. Split up individually, and we get a scene of like Cap snowboarding down the hill on his shield, which is kind of cool, but ultimately everyone gets killed or captured. And the Brotherhood did the most pointless thing. They planted bombs in Cap's, Bucky's, and Logan's chest, wakes them up, let them run, and then blows them out anyway. So why would that kill them in the first place? I mean, in any case, I'm thinking that this might actually be a trick from Mastermind instead. So all this is playing out in you with Mastermind using his powers. Well, it could be. Cap, Bucky, and Wolverine were taken out too easily, twice. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the first couple pages in Savage Land, and then nothing else quite makes sense for the rest of the issue, story-wise or character voice-wise, which is not Hickman's strong suit. He is an ideals guy, and his character voices, especially for established characters that are not sassy, often feels off. I also have some trouble placing the story in Marvel's timeline, and where it corresponds to vis-a-vis the 616 timeline. Ultimately, it is an alternate timeline, so it really doesn't matter. If we want to go there, Wolverine costume will put it earlier in his tenure as an X-Man before he switches to his brown costume. The design of the title pages here look way classier than the ones in X-Book at the moment. I feel like Hickman probably has a hand in this, given that design is attributed to the same person, J. Bowen. Yeah, it has an almost old film quality to it with the background used for the opening passage as well as the title and credits page. I can almost hear that crackling sound when an old analog film reel is rolling. So art-wise, I've not read many Capullo drawn comics since his early days as a Liefeld clone on X-Force. Love the Savage Lang scenes and his action sequences, and the way he draws Wolverine. But some of the faces in this issue looks really John Romita Jr.-esque, which is not my favorite. And Chubby Dum Dum, no, not so much. Um, and with that, the talking and the quieter scenes are less successful for me. Overall, I liked the art. Yeah, I mean, I like the art even more on the reread, but it is firmly in the like category. So did you notice the color error with respect to Logan's bone? Yes, unless in this universe only his claws are adamantium coated. So in conclusion, this is not a very Hickman-esque issue, and the series appears to be a slash and kill type of story, which is my least favorite type of stories for Wolverine. I would give this a 2 out of 5, only because I like the art. I agree. The art bumps and otherwise one rating for this issue. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to show us some support, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tyler out.